Go.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Stevie Boi, and you're watching Andre Flavor. Check it out.
All right. So, for folks who don't know who you are, who's been under a rock, who is Stevie Boi?
Stevie Boi is a designer. He's 22 years old.
Okay.
He has a loft in Baltimore where he works out.
Okay.
He comes to New York. He shows his work. People like it. People hate it. Who knows? And it goes places. I mean, he has his glasses currently on the cover of the music issue of Japan Vogue October issue. And he's also a humanitarian. He gives back. So that's Stevie Boi.
So you're a country boy. You're from Georgia. What made you say, okay, this is something I want to do? Is it because of out of boredom, being in the country, or what?
Well, what got me into design is my parents were in the military.
Okay.
And I mean, as you can see tonight, the collection, we have crosses, and it was very cultural. So the collection is based around my childhood and different cultures, etc. I got to experience.
Okay.
So it wasn't because I was in the country or anything like that. I mean, that has a lot to do with it. It was because I was also just bored, and I needed something to do in my time, and I just was getting inspired by so many different things. One of my biggest inspirations is Grace Jones. So that's how it happened.
Okay. So when you're like sitting at home and you're coming up with different creations, like how do you think about that process? How's that process?
One thing about me, I'm not the type of designer that draws anything. I'm a designer that just literally can sit here and give me a whole bunch of spikes and studs and things and all that nature, and I can completely change and do the most. I'm just really good at what I do. I honestly can never explain to anyone how I do what I do, but I am inspired by sound and light and environment.
Okay.
Anything that kind of like gets me there when I'm thinking I feel comfortable, I can just make the craziest pieces. My mind is very fast.
Okay.
Like I can't slow down. It's just like I'm
Always on the go. Okay. So what's next for you? What do you want to do?
well, hopefully, I will be able to do, a little something called a show.
Okay.
I would love to have a show. I am working on a pilot for a couple projects, different networks, etc. But hopefully everything goes well, and you'll be seeing me on TV in February, March area.
All right. So who would you like to work with that you haven't worked with?
Grace Jones.
Okay. Someone else. Anybody else?
Well, that person did. That was Lee Bowery, but that person did too. I would love to work with Prince.
Okay. Why him?
Because Prince, aside from everyone saying that I sound like him, Prince is just an icon. You don't really have to explain that. Like,
Right.
Prince is just somebody that you look at, you like, he even looks famous when he is in like corduroys. Like, he's just an amazing guy. I respect him. I get his artistry. I get his music. I get that he doesn't use certain like fake instruments to do his music. I get that. It's just that type of mentality, and I love it because it's very original, and that's the way music used to be and how it should be.
Okay.
And I respect that. So I get what he's trying to keep alive, and what he's doing is basically what I'm doing in the fashion world.
Okay. So when you're not into the fashion scene, what are you doing?
When I'm not in the fashion scene,
When you let your hair down, what are you doing?
there's no such thing as not being in the fashion scene when you're in the fashion scene.
All right.
I mean, I can go home and I can do whatever, but as a designer, I have to stay focused. That's the only way I can get interviews and get.
So there's
products.
no normal day for you.
No. I don't really agree with a normal day, because a normal day is for someone that considers themselves normal.
Right.
And I'm not normal.
Okay.
I'm a little out there. But I'm not crazy. But I'm out there where I don't want. I mean, I'm a businessman. I'm a very good businessman.
Okay.
And I'm juggling 15 different things, so it's like I never have a normal day. I mean, I do enjoy going to the movies, but the last time I've been to the movies was, I don't know when. It's been a while, ever since I started the business a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So the movies comes to me on something called Netflix.
There we go. Hey.
Shout out Netflix.
All right. So, if you wasn't in this business, what would you want to be? Anything else?
I was just about to say it. If I wasn't in the fashion business, I would be in the music business.
Okay.
Music is my passion. That's what I started out doing.
What type of
I
music?
got into modeling. That's how I got into fashion. Music is everything. I like to express myself, but I know how to separate that from the fashion, because I do it semi. I work with a really good producer named Hollywood. He's amazing, really famous within the Hispanic community.
Okay.
And he made some really good songs for me. But I'm looking at everybody coming out. So I love the support. It's so much support.
Right.
But that's definitely something I would be interested in.
Okay. And if you could give Top 5 advice for people wanting to make it in the business.
Top five. I can give you two.
Okay.
Please save your money. Don't hop in anything without saving at least $500+ You need more than that, but you can get some with that. And the second thing is surround yourself with positive people. You need good PR, you need good management. I don't care what you're doing, and you should never be in control of anything that you should not be in control of. You're in control of everything, but don't overwork yourself and overstress yourself. That was one mistake I did. But now, as you can see, it turned out to be a great event. And honestly, it was random to me. I knew I was doing this event, but I didn't know it was set up like this. And it's very professional and very straight to the point. And I loved it. It was amazing.
All right. Well, thanks for giving us a little bit of time.
Thank you.
All right.
You got the flavor.